Hello, and welcome to Fox TV, the Healing and Wisdom Podcast. I am your host, Andrea Fox, and sitting to my left is my co host, the plant that represents my Uncle Rick. His spirit, his wisdom, and his presence stayed with me in every episode, and this plant is my reminder that he's still part of this journey. Today is a special day. Today, I have the honor of introducing my mom to the world. This conversation is special. It's filled with wisdom, love, and the foundation that shaped who I am. Her voice, her story, and her strength deserve to be heard. So, next, I will call her up. I was gonna have her to come on the do the interview where I can put her side by side with me in the studio, but I sent my sister the link and she never returned the call, and I've been waiting. So my mom doesn't know how to work the link, so I'm just gonna call her and see if we can do an interview. See if we can do an interview with her now. So this is good. This is raw. She doesn't know I'm calling. It is like 9 something in the morning, so she's getting ready for church. So I don't have any script for her. So this is raw and uncut. So let's call my mom, which I call her Yola. So when you hear that, let me get the right numbers up here. So I'm gonna see if I can put her on speakerphone and we can listen to her together. It's just again kind of numb. I'm trying to work the studio. So hey. So here we go. Okay, let's try this again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
What's wrong with your voice?
Just a little hoarse.
Oh my, you had a cold?
Can I catch you? I just stayed in the house 3 weeks and just went out yesterday.
Ooh, oh, so you been inside for a couple of weeks, a few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I just went outside Friday. I had been in for like 13 days, so. But now you sound, well, you cleared up your throat. You sound better now. You going to church this morning?
Yeah, yesterday I went to Women on the Move. I went out and stayed a little while and came on back.
Oh, okay. Well, I was calling you to get your interview. I had sent Teen the link, and so she didn't share it with you. So I'm calling you this morning before you went to church, so we can do a little interview, so I can put you on my YouTube channel.
Yep, you too.
Yeah, they just gonna hear your voice because I ain't got the camera set up where they can see you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so here we go. So I am your oldest child, right?
Right.
We got to make sure you're in your right mind, so we got to ask you.
Yes, you my oldest child.
Okay. So tell me something that you remember about me as a child growing up. What type of person was I?
You were a sweet little girl. Everybody loved you. Wanted you to go home with them. You had plenty of people that wanted you to go with them.
So it was something about me way back when I was young.
Everybody loved you to death. They wanted you to go along and eat the pastor
Yeah, and I remember who's that? Uncle Ed. What was it? Uncle Ed and his wife used.
Okay, Cam.
Yeah, and he used to take me over to St.
Right.
Mary's Church, and we used to go to Sunday school and church, and then he would stop by the store and get me ice cream. And they didn't have kids to play with, and I used to say, "What these people, old people, want me to be with them?" I was like,
They just love you, and I get you in, and they come by and pick you up.
that is so true. But I wanted to let you know that, after I became grown, I like, steered away from church. But I want to thank you for always, you introduced God to me, and He has been a part of my life since. So I remember growing up, you will always say that, no matter what you do, you're going to have to do Sunday school. So that was the part of the learning. And so I could do the Sunday school because it was teaching me and it was teaching me different things. And so, and I just like look back now, even though, I'm not going to church like that, but you introduced God to me. And I thank you. I thank God for, blessing you to like tell your children, like, hey, this way is the way. So, it might, yeah. So I just want to thank you for that. And our relationship, people may think like, oh, Andrea and her mom are not close, da 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 da. But that's so far from the truth, isn't it, Yola?
Yep, I tell you about things. I just know what I do and what I don't do. She know I don't hang out or do anything like that. I go to church and come back home. That's it.
That's right.
I brought all my children up to go to Sunday school. They ain't go nowhere else. Go to Sunday school.
That's right. And that's what you always said. And you say, even if you don't stay for the service, you can come back home, but you got to do that Sunday school. And I loved it. I loved all of my teachers in the Sunday school, and they loved me. And I used to just like, and then we got to the point where we were able to drive to Sunday school. And so that was just the highlight of my life. And that's where I like learned a lot about God. And so I just want to thank you now. Let me see. As I grow, what's something that people don't know about me that you can tell? Some people say I'm crazy. Some people say this, they say that. But Andre doesn't follow the rules all the way. And I could just remember sometimes, like I could call you at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I can say you always picked up that phone for me, no matter what time it was. But you never thought that I was in trouble, did you? You just say like, "This is this girl calling me at 1, 2, 3 in the morning." Is that what it was?
No, I always worry about you. Because when you growing up like that, and you listen to what other people say, and they get you in trouble like that. So, and I wouldn't go to sleep or nothing like that until I know you was all right.
No, I'm talking about after I was grown, got married, and all that. You wasn't still.
I still worried about you.
What?
I worry about my children. I worry about all my children.
Oh,
And all of them. I worry about what happened to them and everything. I don't care if you grown. I said, I still worry about that because I just put you in the Lord hand. I said, especially Rodney. I said, when Rodney got acting up so bad, I said, I just put him in the Lord hand and said, I ain't gonna worry about it.
well, yeah, that's true. But I ain't think. I thought that you were just like nobody was like. I ain't know that because I ain't like I ain't hang out with bad people, but I would just be outside and I ain't know. So when I would call at 2 and 3, I didn't know it was like maybe worrying you. I just like she know it's me, probably trying to make it home from a party or like being out.
That was part of it, yeah.
So that's why I always think when people see my number come up, I was like, they ain't thinking something is wrong. They just saying that's Andrea. That's the time she called about you.
Yeah, they say that crazy.
So I ain't never wanted to worry anyone like, oh, I might be like, nah, I'm okay. I'm always okay. But I can say this is that I don't do the same for my kids. I turn my ringer off and I go to sleep because I have to have peace. And I was like, and then when I have my peace, whatever God intends for me to know and hear, He'll make a way. So I just turn my ringer off and I just pray and I go to sleep, and that's my peace. But I do thank you for talking to me some of them nights, coming in late at 2, 3 in the morning. So I
Well,
just,
I will listen. I'll be woke. I don't know why, but I will be woke.
yeah.
So, Longville used to do me like that all the
Oh
time.
yeah, Alonzo used to call all times of the night. But you know, when you got like people out, you know, I never thought anything was wrong with Alonzo either. I just said like he's probably just out, you know, and needs somebody to talk to. And that was usually me. I'm trying to make it home. And I was like, let me call my mama. And I said she will always answer that phone. And that is what sticks with me now is that you're very dependable. If we need you, you're right there no matter what. I can break down like my car lost the key to my car and I was like, I don't know what to do, but I knew that my mom would make sure that I got to where I needed to be when I needed to be there. And I can't say that about you and Boy Blue, that you know, for us you would do anything and you're always available. So if I get in a rut, I know I can call her. I can call her, but I try not to. But I do know where I can go if something was to ever happen. So let's go back to my childhood growing up. So the reason that I built this relationship with Aunt Thelma and them down the road is because I am the oldest. So my dad wasn't in the home with us. And so even though I felt the love there, it was still always like I was different. And so I always felt that. And so when I would go down to my granddad and grandmom and them, I felt a part of them. I felt like this was my family. Even though you didn't like treat me bad, nobody abused me, nobody did this, but I just felt that closeness with them. And you know, and I would see them with their dad, and I wanted to be with my daddy. So I always tell people that it's very important that your kids have relationships with their father, no matter what type of person they are, because I am one of those people that lived through this. And you could say, like, this person ain't never done nothing for you, or they haven't been in your life, but still deep down inside, a child wants to know their father and they wants to be, you know, they want to know who created them and, you know, all of this stuff. So that is why I built that relationship with Aunt Thelma and them, is because that's where I felt the love and stuff. And, you know, they just made me feel you one of us, Andrea, no matter what. And I appreciate them. And, you know, I'm just letting you know why I hang with your sisters and them like that. They good people to me, right? But that is it, y'all. We did a nice little interview. I just wanted to introduce the world to you and let them know that, you know, I'm not a person that follow the rules. I don't give gifts just because it's Christmas or is this right? I give when I want to give, right? Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, no one tells me when to give. No holiday on the calendar says you got to give anything. If I feel it in my heart to give, I will give. If I come around, it doesn't mean that, you know, if I don't come around, it doesn't mean that, you know, I don't like you or I don't love you. It's just that, you know, at this point, at this time, I may choose to go somewhere else. Somebody else may need me a little bit more than you do. But if I ever felt that you needed me like that, I would be there. So, y'all, I want you to go to church and I want you to pray for me, pray for yourself first, pray for me, and pray for your entire family and this world, okay?
Right.
All right, y'all, thank you for your time. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.
I love you too, and you have a good day.
All right, then. Bye bye. Oh my, do y'all see me getting teary eyed? Well, that was our interview for this week. So let me see. Our next week, I don't know who we're gonna do. I don't know what's on the agenda for next week, so I can't let you know. But I'm telling you, I will be back. Me and Uncle Rick. Oh, Uncle Rick, I forgot to ask you. Did you want to say something? And I forgot to tell her that you were sitting here to the left. But that's okay. She'll find out if she watched this podcast. But I just want to thank y'all for being here with us. That was my mom. My dad is deceased, so you will not get to see him. So until the next time, take it easy.